No, for real. So we got that.
That's why I'm like, every song that I have got a clean version and a bad version. So like, you just gotta search for it. Like, but that one song that you was playing, that slow song, it's called Spaz. So you just gotta type in super extra Spaz. And then put Spaz, and then it should have a clean version. AZZ, yeah. Got my hands on my head, shaking my. Got my hands on my head, hey, shaking my. Got my hands on my head, shaking my. I don't know, clean. That's it. You gotta take clean off. You gotta delete clean from the
Very clean.
yeah, and just type in Spaz, and it should have both versions. You see that second one?
Yeah.
The second one, yeah, that's the clean version.
Okay, we'll come back in with the song over. We got about 3 minutes. This is the last 15 minutes.
This is the last 15 minutes? Okay. So we'll I'll read this article. So instead of giving them bad news, we're gonna give them good news. Yeah, so I went to goodnewsnetwork.com and latest science shows how to reduce loneliness. Yeah, and it's like directly affected with your mental health. Go ahead and read over that article real quick so you can see what you see.
Screaming in symphony, and I love when it turns into harmony. The sounds that we make after we go insane, yeah, it always gets stuck on the brain. And we work it out for about an hour there. Maybe forget how it started, then we let tornadoes dance through the room. Already told you that I got to. So back and revive and respond. Let the turn up and then we just gotta always back. When I get mad, I go crazy. When I get mad, I get shady, but when I get mad, I go crazy. When I get mad,
It's crazy.
It's a good night.
Four of my songs
You
on the
like
radio.
it? How you feeling?
Like,
Right?
mine's blown right now. Like, mine is blown.
Yeah. See?
It's crazy. God is real.
Isn't he awesome?
Like, that's wild. Now, they can pick which song they want to hear.
Huh?
I say, y'all done play so many that they can pick which song they want to hear.
Are you ready? You read some of it?
Jam, boy.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Hey everybody, you're back. Man, with this hour long of mental health, Friends of Jar, be the friend from heaven. If you could be a friend, man, just be the best one you can, right? And I got Super Extra here.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Super Extra. How you doing, Houston? Let's go.
Man, listen, if y'all like Super Extra songs, make sure you call the call-in line. What's the number to it? The number to the call-in line is 832-925-7340. Again, in about 2 minutes, we'll be, taking a call or two. I want to go ahead and jump back in because this is the last part of the show, but man, this will not be the last that the world hears from you, man.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm speaking it into existence.
Yes, let's
Welcome
go.
to your radio run.
Let's
Right?
go.
Let's go. So this week we were doing how to protect your peace. Number 5, do what makes you happy. Number 6, meditate with God. Man, yeah, those
I had
are.
to figure out how to meditate.
What did you do? How do you meditate?
I had to start taking time, like, just for myself, because at first I just used to feel like I was just sitting in silence, like, doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it was awkward at first to me. And then I spoke to one of my friends, and they was like, nah, you just gotta, like, you know, dive deeper, like, actually have a conversation.
Let me
know
tell
what I
you,
mean?
here's what it is. So for the people out there in Radio Land, right? Again, thank y'all for listening. Man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I don't even know y'all yet, but I know y'all are just super dope because you're still hanging on. Sometimes God, He'll wake you up at like 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning,
Mhm.
right? Like you just automatically wake up out of nowhere. Your spirit just gets you up out of bed. So if your spirit gets you up out of bed, look at the bed as a grave, right? Like your house is kind of already a tomb or a temple. So if your spirit makes you rise from your sleep between the hours of 3 and 4, go ahead and start talking to God, like right then. Instead of just going to get something to drink and then laying back down and trying to figure it out. No, go ahead and like pray
Have an actual
and meditate,
conversation.
yeah, and allow your spirit in silence to speak to God on your behalf, because He might have a message for you. It can only talk to you when the rest of the world is, asleep. Speaking of loneliness, man, how often are you alone?
How often am I alone? Man, 2 weeks ago, I was alone for 2 weeks.
Really?
Yes, like, alone,
Just
like,
in this world on a journey by yourself?
not even in this world. Like, I was like, in a creative, like, boot camp box
Okay.
alone. But then at the same time, Jar, I had a couple of breakdowns.
Okay.
Because I'm not a person that's okay with.
But you know
being
it's
alone.
okay to
Yeah,
break
yeah.
down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
let the
totally
people
get
out there
that,
know,
yeah.
like, listen,
Oh,
if
yeah.
y'all gotta cry, y'all better
Cry.
set that 5-minute timer, like I
Definitely
said, cry it out.
definitely cry.
Get in the
definitely
shower, cry it out.
But I have a strong support system.
Mm.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm blessed for that. Like,
Yeah.
I have my parents, I have my friends, like, my real friends.
Mm.
And then I have my family, like, that I can, like, call and lean on and talk to. And so, in that moment, I just felt, like, trapped. Like, for 2 weeks, John, like 2 weeks, just trapped. And then in the midst of that, so many beautiful things happen.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Just when you feel like
Yeah.
you're in the dark. Here's what I have to realize, right? And if you guys are out there, man, Friends with Jar is just basically about how y'all really do need to be friends with people, because you can call on one friend and they can kind of save your life and change everything. But a lot of times we feel like we are alone, and it's really not that we so much alone. God is really separating us for stuff, because sometimes the seed can only grow when it's buried. Like, sometimes you have to feel like you are at rock bottom, because God literally has to, like, sometimes He has to throw everything apart. Like, if He allowed you to live your life on the same trajectory, then nothing new would
Ever
ever.
happen.
Yeah, so
Ever.
you got to be grateful for that. So instead of giving y'all some bad news, one of the websites that I like other than ScienceDaily.com is GoodNewsNetwork.org. It says latest scientist shows how to reduce loneliness. So did you look over this? Did you see anything?
Yep.
What'd you see?
I saw you have to create activities or do activities, but not just like, going, walking your dog and then coming home. That's an activity, but that's not a
It's not a
rigorous
real
activity.
one, yeah.
Unless you got one of them dogs that's gonna run like 4 miles
Okay,
with you and then like
no.
come back to the crib, but
No, you need like a to-do list.
Yeah,
man.
you need a
like,
to-do list to create like activities, but then in the midst of those activities, create the activities that are gonna challenge you, but then
Yeah.
also that are gonna put you in situations where you can learn from like-minded individuals.
Yeah, man. Once I literally started trying to just feel my way through life and like find God, I stopped feeling lonely. Because one,
Yeah.
I knew that it was always somebody in the house with me, and then two, it was like I knew that I could read a book and feel connected to God. I knew I could just read something, and all of a sudden, I'm ready for tomorrow. Because
Yeah.
now I feel like I'm ready for spiritual warfares. I'm ready for conversations. So things like reading, I cut the TV off, and I just read. And reading is really what helps me. So what are some of the things you like to do for fun, Super?
Some of the things that I like to do for fun is I like to go to the studio. I like to record. I like to hang out with my family. I like to what can I say? Of course, I like to choreograph.
Okay,
Like,
that's right. You can dance like a crazy man. I love
Yeah,
it.
I love choreographing.
You dance like a super cool noodle. Or something. You flow, baby. You have your eyes be focused and you be flowing.
Thank you so
I couldn't
much.
buy rhythm like that. You just got so much. It just overflows.
Thank you so much.
You're
man.
welcome. You're welcome. So for the other people out there, man, if you can write. Even if you can't sing and record it for yourself. You have to figure out what to do for your mental health. The next one I said, number 7, how to protect your peace. Go stop and pray. Man, for me, I pray like a crazy lady. So if life ever gets too stressful, I'll go to the bathroom. I'll be like, I gotta pee. And I'll go to the bathroom and I'm gonna pray. And I'm gonna talk to God. And I'm gonna take a deep breath. And I'm gonna figure it out, you know? And then the last one I said was, here's a big one. Are you ready for this one?
What?
Stop letting people touch you.
Yeah. Protect your
Man.
space.
Man, Corona.
Space.
Corona was a blessing for a lot of people because people just used to touch people and just touch everything and just
Mhm.
like now in the grocery store and stuff, you really notice that like people really do be all up under you. Like
Mhm.
my mama would always be like, get off that lady. You want that lady heels, you know, back in the day. But now, since COVID and stuff, I'm like, ma'am, back. Like maybe you should give me 6 feet. Like maybe you should. Maybe you should stand so close to me.
Exactly. Yep. And wear your mask.
And wear your mask, baby. But now, see, when you stop letting people touch you, so in the Bible, that's one of my favorite books. Shout out to God and Jesus now, the whole religious claim. Jesus was like walking, right? Like chilling with his friends, walking through a city, and this lady was like, if I could just touch the hem of his garment, I'll be healed. Ma'am, you got an issue of blood. Why are you touching me? Like, don't get me wrong, Jesus healed her and stuff, like, you know, and he had her. But it was just like she took some of his energy, you know?
Mhm.
So it's like, man, if people was just trying to touch on Jesus because he had a good spirit and other people have good spirits and stuff, right? That lets you know that some people really are energy vampires and they don't need to be around you. Like, honey, don't call me, don't text me, don't even touch me. And I think it'll help you protect your peace.
Most definitely.
Tell them one more time where they can find you.
You can follow me on every streaming platform as Super SUPA_extra, and you are tuned in to the Power 101.5.
Oh, wait.
FM.
I got 6 minutes left. Can we open up the lines to see if anybody
Oh,
has
yeah.
called? Somebody call me? No, what's the number? Okay. So if y'all want to call in, call now. The number is 832-925-7340. Again, the number is 832-925-7340. We want to hear from you. We want to hear what you got to say. I want to know what you're doing out there to protect your mental peace. Or maybe you just really like Super and you want to hear a song from him or something. Either way, y'all make sure y'all give us a ring. Are the lines open? I can't hear you say yeah. Okay, the lines is open. Okay, so while we're waiting, you can keep talking to us about how long have you been doing music?
Okay, well, I've been making music my entire life. Since I was a kid, I was in children's choir, I was in chorus, I played the drums for my dad's church. And then went to school for musical theater. Left school for musical theater and then started school for choreography. And came back to Houston during the pandemic and
Where are you from?
I'm from Houston originally. I'm from the north side of Houston, Aldine School District. From the north side, families from the north side, born and raised on the north side. But then I trained on the south side as well. So I just love Houston. I just love my city. So yeah.
Okay, well it looks like we're having some technical difficulties when it comes to the call-in number thing. So it's cool. We'll have it figured out by the next show. No big deal. Super. Man, let everybody know that you rocking with The Power 101.5 FM, KHSXLP, Friends with Jara. Man, let them know.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Super Extra, and you're tuned in to The Power 101.5 FM, KHSXLP, Friends with Jara. Let's go, Houston.
You got that, ooh. You got that, you got that. You got that, ooh. You got that.
How you feeling?
No, I'm sorry, that was my fault. When I did like that, I mean that the lines are open, but
But nobody calling. No,
I'm
it's
sorry,
cool.
that's
That's
my
what I
fault.
figured. It was fine.
Look, one,
Hey,
I'm thinking
on the
somebody's
radio
on
like
line.
5 times.
You said what?
I said you probably thought I said somebody's on line.
Oh, no. I knew what you meant. That's why I was like,
Yeah, no, lines are working. Nobody called.
that's fine. We probably waited too late.